Hello friends, today's topic is something very important which many people are needing to know about it. The topic is the power of positive thoughts and its correlation with academics. I want to share with you a small story about a young lady who came down to meet me. This young lady was, we'll just name her Meena. Meena came to me as a child who was very depressed. When I heard her story that she was very intelligent and had got excellent marks in 10th, I could not understand why she wanted to give up her career and her studies before she reached 12th. But as I started talking to her, understanding the atmosphere that she was going through, I had realized that slowly she had gone into negative thinking. Negative thinking, the thoughts are like weeds and they build up your head. When you have good thoughts, they are like green leaves which help your mind to be absolutely working in good condition. So this girl had gone into wrong thinking patterns and she could see no self-worth in herself and started feeling that it's time for her to give up on her life also. I started making her understand that there was a lot of goodness in her and strengths. I started teaching her that every day to change her negative thoughts into positive ones. Believe me, we saved the young lady. She was doing very well because her thoughts changed and she could start seeing herself as a person with success because she started speaking it here in her mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool and weapon which is in your body, which can help you to achieve success if you can change wrong patterns of thinking into positive ones. Now that we've understood that all of us have got these wrong thinking patterns, why do they come and from where do they come? They come from, when a parent goes to a doctor and the doctor gives a report to the mother or the father saying, your child's IQ is less, or they have a learning disability, or they have some issue with academics, the first thing that crosses their mind is that, what next? The negative pattern starts coming in from their toxic thoughts start coming in. That is one of the ways. The other ways are hurts from people. People who are angry, upset, who have high expectation, who have abused you physically, mentally, emotionally, even sexually. Sometimes all those, or even if you have been bullied at school, all these are causes of fear, anger, hurt and bitterness starting with roots going into your mind. You need to realize that I want to change, I don't want to be in this negative place. Let's see how we can do that. First thing you can do is recognize that you are constantly dwelling on certain things and people. The moment you do that, you realize that you are having negative thinking patterns. Start journaling them. Start writing them down. Start seeing the pattern in them and see how you can change. If you can't do it yourself, it is good to go to someone who is mature in this or a counselor who can help you change your negative thoughts. Thirdly, if you are constantly in your mind fighting with someone, in your mind as if the person was in front of you and you are angry with that person, it could be that you hate or do not like that person and it is important to forgive and release the person. The reason for forgiveness and release is that you are drinking bitter poison and expecting the other person to die. That's not correct. It is good to let go and release forgiveness to that person and release him completely. And if you can have a bigger heart, slowly over time start blessing. So I think we have realized the importance of positive thinking. Let's do something. Let's capture all our negative thoughts, pretend we have caught them, and just throw it into a sea or into a fire or into something where it is burning. And now let's take a decision each day that we will not think negatively throughout the day. If we've been thinking for hours, we will decrease it day by day, minute by minute, till it comes to seconds and it is wiped out. For children, I want to say, when you have a subject which you find very difficult, just encourage yourself and say, I will do this, I will like it. I know that we have finally realized that positive thinking does help academics. If you've been blessed by this video, bless others by sharing, liking and subscribing. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe.